Hey Taurus, welcome to my channel. This is a special bonus reading for you. This is how does your she feels about me reading for Taurus sign. This reading, Taurus, it has no timeline, no time frame. I'll be putting a special title on the video. If you are drawn to click my video, then I hope and I pray that there definitely is a message for you. Okay, this is for Taurus sign. How does he or she feels about me reading? Taurus sign, Taurus. Just wanted to come out. Alright, Queen of Swords. Alright, so you've got the Ten of Cups. Underneath the Ten of Cups is the King of Wands. Two of Pentacles, Queen of Wands. Alright, Four of Swords, Six of Swords. What's happening? Alright, so let me just move this so that you can see it in the camera. So Ten of Cups. So satisfaction, happiness. It's okay. You know, this card along with the King of Cups is saying, you know, I'm happy with the relationship. I'm happy with the family. All right. This is for, I think, more applicable for marriage or people, you know, couples that in a relationship where they have some issues and struggle. So let me just read it that way first. So Ten of Cups, you're happy with the family, you're happy with the kids, you're happy with the relationship. All right. That's in the surface. But King of Cups here is in reverse. So I felt like you could be dealing with a Scorpio, Pisces, or Cancer. But this is happy, but it's not enough. You know, you got things in your life right now, but something's not enough. King of Cups is a person that's, you know, it's not balanced. You know, if it's in reverse, is disloyalty, dishonesty, selfishness. Someone who is acting on their own personal interests. All right, someone who's acting a bit selfish. You know, it's what I'm really picking up is in the surface. This is for marriage or in a relationship one, who's struggling, who has an issue right now, or a break apart or fall apart or separation. What I'm picking up is that in the past, you guys has this happiness, kids, good life, happiness, contentment, but there was something happened that the partner, I'm really sensing it's more of them, not you, Taurus. The partner who is more of, who has water on their chart, we're not contented. Like for some of you, this is codependency. Yeah, because for some of you, you were surprised, like, what the heck happened to us? We're happy, we're good, and then suddenly there's a bit of a this distrust, dishonesty, disloyalty, you know, a bit of selfishness that happened, that took place, and it threatened the Ten of Cups, you know, the happiness, the wish fulfillment. And it could be related to money. It could be related to money, or it could be related to an obligation or responsibility where this person, they've kind of lose the interest, you know. For those dating, I'm now picking up those people who are dating, getting to know. If the beginning stage of your dating was really okay, it was going well, and suddenly this person changed, it because they have to, you know, they're struggling to find balance in terms of work, career, and then love, or in terms of the schedule that you guys have, communication, something of a practical way that you guys connect. All right, there, you know, when you're dating, getting to know each other, you have, you know, you have these ways and connection practically. There's social media, call, or you see each other on a Wednesday or a Thursday or Friday, something of a schedule, a practical communication, a practical deal, right? There's some issue on that, on reply, on response, or it could be this person, if you're dating or getting to know, it could be that they are, you know, they're they're not just dating you, they're also seeing other people, because the Two of Pentacles is juggling two things at the same time. For those whose marriage and in a relationship with your Ten of Cups, it has issue because the other person feels a bit, in general, they acted really selfishly. For some of you, I'm really picking up they were tempted about something, lure, something they were tempted to do, something that was not right. Um, and it was a difficult situation because they have to juggle things at two things at the same time, you know. And the Two of Pentacles energy, this is an earth energy, Capricorn, Taurus, of Virgo. um the thing with the Two of Pentacles is that no matter how you try to juggle two things at the same time, it wouldn't last, you know. There would come a point that this is up and the other is down, and then you shuffle it again. This Pentacles is up and this is down. So it will never be balanced, you know. At one point you would have to drop one Pentacles to concentrate on the choice. So this is what I'm picking up for marriage. In a marriage or in a relationship, is that there was an issue. um could be career over family, travel, they had to travel, but something about a responsibility and they have to make a choice. It could be that they chose the other party, or they chose the career, or they decided to choose themselves, you know, versus the happiness of the family, because the Ten of Cups speaks about happiness overall, happiness of the family. If you look at the picture, this is the wife and the husband, the kids, they're happy. But I felt like this person that you're dealing with, they're only, you know, they're acting, they only care about their happiness, and so they've decided to focus on that. Be, you know, in their zone. You know, for some of you, this is selfishness, self-interest, you know, that's what I'm picking up. So, and it has resulted with the Queen of Wands. So it has Queen of Wands in reverse. This is unplanned. This is not really looking good in terms of like shortcomings in terms of future, like your future is being threat or unplanned, or something about planning that it was disrupted for marriage, and for couples that separated or had a breakup. And this also means that, you know, a loss of interest, because normally Queen of Wands, this is a fire person. This is on the go. This is, you know, this is something's looking for long-term results. So the Queen of Pentacles, it's a sales talk. It's a person, it's a relationship that it's, you know, the flair, the you know, the passion is there, and it has a long-term plan. It has a goal to achieve in a long term. You know, it has a mission to achieve long term, passion and mission to achieve long term. So I felt like you lost that, you know, those marriage and in a relationship that is struggling right now. You lost that flame, you lost that passion. There was interruption when it with regards to your plan, and it is a result of this person dropping out on the relationship, or dropping the responsibility and just looking after her own personal interest, you know. He or she is not really acting as a team, you know. If you are a family, if you're a boyfriend or a girlfriend, you're acting as one. But this time around, this person is just acting my self-interest, something of like that. And if this is like singles, of your dating or getting to know, they've decided to just really drop off in the comms, in the dating scene, and they've lost interest for some of you. And then Four of Swords, those dating, for those of you dating, getting to know, they probably decided to be quiet and then move on. So if you haven't heard from them, they just want to really be quiet right now, think it through, and eventually move on. I'm not picking up like moving on to see other person, but for some of you, they just really want to move on. Something happened with the drive, you know. There's those dating, getting to know each other, singles, there's something about this person that they dropped off, they ghosted you, they decided not to communicate, they lost interest. It could be related to career because it's Pentacles, or like what I said, it could be that they're looking, you know, looking at a different person. Because initially there was, you know, Ten of Cups here, happy connection for those dating, and then they realized like, oops, wait a minute, you know, this is not what I expected. So they went along and they decided to drop off. And then if they become quiet, you know, if they're not responsive, quiet, cold, it's because, you know, they're going through 4 to 6. They're going to 4 of Swords, quiet, passive, non-responsive, you know. This is a sleeping energy, 4 of Swords. And they decided to go to the 6 of Swords. If you connect this in the tarot sequence, from 4 of Swords being quiet, being passive, the next of this is the 5 of Swords, which is a cheating card, which is not in the picture, which means that they were quiet, they think it through. From there they decided to move on. So there, I'm not really seeing here that they intended to hurt you. For some of you, they ghosted you and they just really don't want to talk about it right now. Just move on. But I'm picking up like there's still swords in here. There's a reserve. If you look at the picture, there's a reserve thought, reserve sword. So for some of you, they could be probably move on because career, it's busy. But they have a reserved thought about you for singles and dating. So they're probably moving on or traveling. If they haven't responded to you, it's because they have something of a 2 of Pentacles that they drop off. Sometimes they, you know, sometimes in a dating, a person's interest towards you, it drop off or it changes because of responsibility. I'm really picking up this responsibility for dating and getting to know singles. They drop off because of responsibility, career, or they drop off maybe 10 to 20% of you because they're seeing other people. Because I don't feel like there is a cheating in here. There's just really a 4 of Swords energy where they were quiet, they were thinking, and then as soon as they decided to make a decision, they move on. All right, they travel or they move on from you. But there is a reserved sword, you know, I'm being drawn to point out that they have thoughts about you reserved. So I'm looking I'm looking like, you know, futuristically there's still, you know, a chance for you guys to connect, to reconnect. So if they're behaving this way, don't send message or text that's, you know, that's something that's to break up or something that is disrespectful, because I felt like there is a future plan, but right now they just needed to move on to a more calmer situation, calmer water, because I felt like there was a responsibility and they couldn't stay long for those singles and getting to know, because it would be not fair for you. For some of you, that's the pickup, you know, that's a storyline I'm getting. For those who are married in a relationship that has an issue, they're probably healing, thinking right now, but they're gonna move on with a more calmer stage, or they would like to move on. And if you look at the picture, it has the, you know, the husband, the wife, and the kids. So I felt like for those marriage one, you would still be able to be together futuristically if this person is being quiet, they're thinking, they're healing. For some of you, they haven't really realized the mistake. You know, if they made a mistake, they haven't really realized the mistake. But eventually, once they woke up from this sleeping thinking, they would jump to 6 of Swords, which is moving along with you. All right, because if you look at the boat, you know, if you look at the boat, it has the guy, a woman, and a kid, and they represent the family. So there's definitely an outcome of that. And you've got a Queen of Swords here, so there's a person waiting for explanation, waiting for information. This is a wise person, I'd say, because this, you know, they know what's happening and they're calling on for the truth. I felt like it's you. So this is how does your she feels about me reading for you, Taurus. I hope this, you know, resonate with you. I hope there's a message for you that help you out with your worries and concern. If you do, please don't forget to click like, subscribe, and click the notification bell. And it's been a pleasure doing this reading for you, Taurus. And thank you for my followers for the amazing support. And I'll see you soon again. Bye, Taurus.